Today I simply print words that really I cannot ignore.
Yo, without glorifying weakness or assigning meaning, just reality.
Welcome to my podcast. This is a podcast about the comedy about struggles and family issues. Firstly, she turned on the heater downstairs and made it too warm. Even though I want to save money, the heater downstairs was on, and it felt like too much. I'm trying to save on money. I'm trying to saving heating cost. Next, I asked her to start the video from the middle, but she cut in half after the members appeared. I said to play the video from the middle, but she made a mistake. It's common thing. So I told her not to act on assumption based on no my intention. I said she shouldn't assume things if she are not sure what I mean. Even though she played the video for me, it's hard to talk about this on my podcast. I feel conflict talking about this on my podcast because she do help me with the video, but she didn't keep her promise about deciding my future. So I feel have no choice. Since promise about my path wasn't kept, so I feel like I had to speak up. I told the religious group if there's no reply by March, I'll involve a third party. I informed them that we'd need a third person if they don't respond by March. So my parent looked really distressed. I could see that my parent was struggling. So I wanted to say, this is your fault, but I didn't. I held back from saying it was their fault. Next, my breathing, her breathing started feel strange. I noticed her breathing was not normal. Because of that, I had stomach trouble. I had stomachache and stayed in the bathroom for a long time. I upset my stomach and I ended up in the bathroom for a while. Next, I completely lost track of what I should study in English. I don't know at all what I'm supposed to study for English anymore. Next, because of my perfectionism, it's all or nothing with podcast. it's all or nothing with podcast. I tend to either listen to everything or not listen at all. I need to listen twice to understand, but if I can't, I just don't listen. I need to listen to twice to understand, but if I can't, I just don't listen. If I can't reply it, I feel like there's no point in studying. If I can reply it, I feel like there's no point in studying. Even so, I don't know how to see the fact that I've been listening lately. I'm unsure how to interpret. Myself still listening to podcast recently. Next, yesterday, she didn't do what I asked and made me wait while doing something else. I was kept waiting because they worked on unrelated things. Apparently, she thought it would only take a moment. She said she assumed it would be quick. Next is my characteristic. For me, food falls into four patterns. Food falls into four patterns. Liking it and being able to eat or not. Whether I like it and whether I can eat it well. I see food in four categories. Whether I like it and whether I can handle it. I can handle it. Even with food I like, the taste or smell can bother me. Yesterday I had a favorite food, but I can't eat. I couldn't eat well. I was worried about the smell, and I wasn't sure whether I should change my clothes or not. Whether I should cross. I was worried about the smell, and I wasn't sure what to do afterward. There's one person who leaves comment for me. There's one person who always leaves comment for me. And I feel it's a miracle that I've continued this long. The fact that I've kept going feels incredible. Thanks to a few comment. Maybe people are shy. I don't get money. I don't get many comment. I don't receive many comment. Possibly because people are reserved. I was gonna send a letter to the religious leader, and since my views on religion have taken shape over the past 2 years through podcast, I was about to send a letter to the religious leader, and I thought maybe I could something about how views on religion. I talked about this thing. I talked about religion for 2 hours. I was believer, so I talked about this religion for 2 years. I tried to think of something extra to write, but in the end, nothing came to mind. But I couldn't think of anything to say. I couldn't come up with anything. Nothing really came to me. There's urban legend about someone who was socially withdrawn and ended up believing too much. But I don't want my podcast to be seen as just a Chateaune's rant. I worry people might dismiss it as simple complaining. Next, I feel TikTok could work, but I still wanna stick with podcast. Podcasting. I'm torn between TikTok and my commitment to podcast. Recently, I really want curry. I want to eat curry, but I worry about the fat and carbs. I crave curry, yet I avoid it because of the oil and rice. Next, one day, almost all flights were cancelled except the one carrying the crown prince, and I became fixated. I became fixated on why that flight went ahead. There was a day when only the crown prince flight wasn't cancelled. It wasn't cancelled, and I kept wondering why it was allowed to fly. Next, it makes me sad that so many people believe in sunny day luck. I don't understand why they don't question it. I feel discouraged seeing how many people believe in lucky weather. It seems obviously illogical to me. Next, I realized the religious leader was using my grandmother and doctor for his own convenience. I came to see that the guru was taking advantage of my grandmother, and medical professionals. My grandmother was treated as a convenient forward. She was seen as someone easy to rely on without question. Next, difference between curry croquette and curry bread is on my mind. How curry croquette differ from curry-filled bread. And I tried to find a song I wanted here, but I couldn't locate it. I couldn't locate it. I was looking for a specific song, but it didn't turn up. I tried many approaches. Next, I researched Iceland that don't appear on maps. I looked into unmapped Iceland as well. Next, lately I've been craving curry, but I avoid it because the roux is basically oil. I really want curry these days, but I stay away from the roux since it's so fatty. Next, I can't really eat rice, and I worry about consuming too many carbs. Rice is hard for me to eat, and I'm careful about my carb intake. 10 years ago, I stopped eating curry because it reduced how much I could eat overall. 10 years ago, I stopped eating curry because it reduced how much I could eat overall. I gave up curry 10 years ago since it always affected my appetite. Next is 引き飯コーナー. Yesterday I had curry croquette. Do you know curry croquette? And it's made potato. It's made from potato. It tastes curry, and it was good, amazing. Thank you for listening. Please follow this program. See you again.